Alright, I'm ready for audio check if you are.
I'll go check audio right now.
Okay. Oh, it shows I don't know if this is just me or if the stream also sees it, but your icon and our Discord icons are on the left blinking when we talk.
Oh, wait, hold on, let's see. No, I don't see them.
Okay. I think it's just an overlay thing for me then.
Well, yeah, I'm just talking now, see if we pop up.
We will witness the hottest battles in all history. The goddess of victory is waiting to descend upon the ring. P1 fans, are you
Let's
ready?
skip this.
Yeah, we sound good. We sound like, it looks like nothing's changed from last week.
Awesome. Good, that's just how we like it. Alright,
We are efficient.
Speed running that setup. We're already done. Let's go. Not recap. Opening. Let's go. Blah.
It's a wrong road. Echo when they're getting newborns. Body stronger. The farther on you go. Thought I knew you. We can't never say I know me. That sorry shadow I could turn out to be. Sometimes I cannot. Just can't understand where my head is at. Oh, what my heart is saying. All throughout the struggle, sometimes I feel I can't shake the habit. I just can't wake up. But I know in the end I'll be the chill. 'Cause the road will go on with me or without. Making no compromise. Fighting for a better life.
There we go. We were talking about the Persona 4 remake possibility because of the domain being registered. Maybe it's that Persona 4 already had a remake in Golden, whereas Trails in the Sky was more of a port.
Maybe, yeah. Because I'm looking here now, it's like, I played Persona 4 Golden 5 years ago. I didn't
enough
realize
time
how
to play
much
it
time
again.
had passed.
I think
And it's wild, I'm just like, oh fuck, I played it 5 years ago.
it's enough time to replay a game.
Is this your secret way of roping me into Persona 4 Rewind?
I'm not
It's gonna.
I'm not
It's a
I was
TV
going to ask if you would be up for it.
Yeah, no, I have to posit everything as like, oh, I'm being forced to do it. When
You're not
reality,
being forced
yes,
to do it. I'm looking for
No,
people
you're right.
because
No,
I want to play it and I need people to join me.
You're right and 100% valid. I just go, I'm probably going to be sure. Well, like I will, yeah. It's probably 100% going to be called something like Persona 4 Rewind because
Rewind is
3
such
was
a good
reload and you reload a gun, and because it's TV, they're probably going to rewind.
Yeah, I hope it is. I feel like it's predictable, but because I feel like everyone's been saying that. But I really want it to just be Rewind. Do the predictable thing for once.
Yeah. We got Royal for P5. God, they can't remake P5. I swear to God, if they try and remake P5, I'm going to light fucking Atlus
I
on
do
fire.
feel like we need more time before P5 gets a remake. I don't think we need.
I
one
would
right
love
now.
Persona. I would love to be able to actually play Persona 1 and 2. Like, I can play it now. I have a device.
That's the weird
that can
thing. I
play
think
it.
everyone is like, "Hey, can we maybe get an upgrade to Persona 1 and 2, make them viable?" Even though, like, yeah, they're kind of very different. They're kind of Shin Megami Tensei games. But
Yeah.
could we maybe get that upgrade? Anyways, table that conversation for later.
Yeah. Do you want to share your screen so I'm not just looking at the stream?
I would like to, but I'm not going to.
All right, fair enough. I'll just watch the stream.
Hang on. There we go. All right. We have done everything that we possibly can before finally getting to Lapras. So let's find out what is the deal. with Lapras.
Before we click on it, what do you think Lapras' backstory is so far from context?
Just from context, she has PTSD from fighting shadows and possibly other mechanical maiden people. She seems to have this thing about fighting her friends, being forced to fight her friends. It seems to be the theme of her backstory, and having PTSD about it.
Okay. Let's see if you're right. Wrong! It's just she was a murderer!
Oh.
1999,
the-
420, Hitler's birthday, 1999!
Successful. This happens every time, but I'm never sure what to say to them first.
You mean like a greeting? There's no need for that. They're just machines.
But things like that might affect the performance of these models.
Because they have a mind, their emotions and things are completely faked. It's no different than an AI. It can't possibly be that sensitive.
You have a piece of the Dusk of Plume in every robot. Like, yes, they are sentient. Like,
Well, until we
They're
figure
as
it out
good as
completely, we
sentient.
should
Like,
at least be
yeah.
is the fact that they can react to their quote-unquote fake emotions not good enough to, I don't know, consider them?
Repeat your number back to me.
Unit number 031.
Did its pronunciation sound a little odd to you?
You're worrying too much. Let's hurry up and haul it out.
Wait, hang on a second. Did this robot sound like it was from the South or something? What's her accent with Boston? Did that robot sound Boston to you?
Ah, so this is the one. I've been waiting to see it in action.
Hello, Wendy Lee.
Wendy Lee, you're everywhere. You were everywhere in 2005 to 2007. And probably more, but that's the timeline I think this game was made in.
Now, try getting up.
The timeline it was like it took place in, or the timeline it was?
Yeah. No, the timeline this game was made. You know you know when Laura Bailey, Travis, and
So
all
like,
of them, like
I'm gonna tell you right
the
now.
Funimation.
2008 was when Persona 4 came out.
Oh, okay.
This model's loaded with a nearly pure form.
I'm like staring at her. It's like,
Can't wait
why
to
is her
see what
design
kind
look
of
different? And I'm
results
like, oh right, she's been wearing a school uniform this whole time.
Yeah, no, Igus is dressed the exact same way, but Lapras looks more naked now. Like, I would look at Igus like, no, Igus ain't naked. Lapras here, I'm like, no, Lapras is naked. Lapras, put on a shirt, please.
The readouts seem fine. Monitoring system is fully operational.
Okay, we're gonna test your performance inside the battle chamber now. When you hear the buzzer,
If I remember, Lapras actually doesn't have a lot of combat. It's like here you're getting Labras's backstory.
Yeah,
It's all
I mean,
cutscenes.
she's usually not fighting people in other people's stories. The only person she would fight would probably be her own shadow, and I think there was one time where we had to fight Lapras.
Yeah, I love Lapras. Like playing Lapras is really fun.
Sorry to do this just after you've woken up, but it'll be good.
Because while Aegis is all about the guns, Lapras is melee.
Yeah.
So do you think they're going to do anything more like now that they've got P3 back into like modern day in people's hands? Do you think like if there ever is a P6, they'll start touching on lore from P3, like the plumes of dusk and like Nyx and all that jazz?
Hard to say. We're kind of at a turning point where they could, because I mean, once you incorporate, I guess, P4 rewind, they'd be in a place where everything is very connectable.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess.
Rocket to punch.
Oh, she also has Rocket Punch. That looks way more brutal than it needed to be.
And Lapras can do Rocket Punch in her combos. And apparently she's radioactive.
Well, there's the fighting her friends thing, I guess. She wasn't really attached to them, though.
Yeah, points for you. Unless you don't want to really call them friends. So the discs at the side of Aegis, I forgot, dude. Aegis's one spin when she goes into Orgeo mode.
Yeah.
It took me a second to remember why Trauma Center's art style looks so familiar. I was like, oh, it was made by Atlus. Yeah, I was like, oh, what's this?
Hey, what's with all the bodies? You made it.
If we did play Trauma Center, every joke I would make is like, it's Nanako under the surgeon.
For the first battle results.
We gotta save her.
031. Stand by for further instruction.
Yeah, it probably means Aegis had to kill a bunch of her own people, too.
Yeah.
We're done testing, but there's still one thing left to do today. I'm going to temporarily shut down your optics. Can you close your eyes?
We're going to transfer the data from the destroyed units into your memory. Run a diagnostic check while we're doing it, and
Don't do that!
Understood?
Why would you want to do that? That basically means she's gonna feel herself killing herself.
Oh, yeah, I never really thought about it. I thought she'd be feeling all the pain of like all the other ones trying to self-preserve, failing, and like all that. It's like, no, now it's basically like her killing herself. Oh, non-battle data. Outdoor scenery, though, to be at night. Scenes of multiple units aimed at going inside the battle chambers.
I don't understand any of this
What do you think,
information. I'm gonna get rid of it.
She doesn't. The robots have time outside of battle, and for some reason they're saving all of these memories.
Report of today's battle results.
Dude, you look like the fucking weird teacher.
This was the first test battle against others of my model. 7 units destroyed. Below 15% damage sustained. Don't seem to be any problems.
Was that?
Don't seem to be any.
Did I say something funny?
Does it have an accent?
Do you not understand the words coming out of my mouth?
We do, but
See? I wasn't hearing things. The unit's speech really is peculiar.
Did we trade the AI off fucking country?
Is the language interface not set to default? Sheesh. If we'd known this, we would have reset it in advance.
Yeah, the base's personality might be coming out. I wouldn't be surprised. if
Who's
some of volunteers were
not the
from
the delivery guy? Guy with the red glasses there looks like kind of the same pose as delivery guy.
Delivery
Maybe
guy.
The effect of an enlarged
The,
dust.
the
Namatame.
guy who kidnaps Nanako.
Perhaps it's
Yeah,
accelerating
Namatame.
their personality development.
Just a blatant, do you not understand the words coming out of my mouth?
Yeah.
but I don't want to waste this feedback data. Those are the best results we've ever seen.
Leave it.
Yeah, but the accent's kind of annoying.
Anyway,
No, the accent's great. Shut up.
it's interesting.
There you go.
No, it's just like the lady's like, but the data, and the guy's like,
What if this effect spreads?
what if all the other ones start talking with an accent?
What is this? What is this accent racism this guy
Its
has?
personality, that might speed up the development of its mind.
Yeah, she's right.
What if the accent spreads?
Well, yeah, that the guy thinks because it's an anomaly, the guy's trying to keep everything to the books, but lady wants to keep all of the information because the battle data is more important.
Over all else. But in order for you to use a particular ability, you've been given a certain amount of awareness, and that makes your performance difficult to quantify. So we've been pitting test units against each other as a selective.
They want
process.
this again. They're
It's
trying
all in the
to
service of
unlock
achieving higher
personas and
performance.
machines.
We don't want to waste any plumes of dusk.
Yeah.
See, I didn't know what Plume of Dusk was until you mentioned it earlier.
You don't remember?
No.
The things that can raise your entire party when you die, they're pieces of nicks, and allows things to operate during the dark hour.
I don't remember that.
That's in P3, even base P3.
I don't remember that.
Regardless of your ego, there is one rule you must abide by. You might as well think of it as an order.
Igus's Papillon engine has a plume of dusk inside of it.
I feel like I don't
Only
remember this
order
being
is to
established.
destroy everything we identify as enemies and to emerge victorious. Though
Well,
your
it
order
is.
will give you some flexibility when planning tactics. There's no need to think about extraneous side issues. Use
What's her face's
everything you have
motorbike
to
has one.
fight. That's all you need to concentrate on.
What's her name? Ginger, red-haired girl, lady, the boss,
Mitsuru?
Mitsuru. Mitsuru's motorbike has a plume of dusk inside of it as well, and I believe the communications device, the phone. Yeah. I think if you read the item description on Plumes of Dusk in Persona 3, it mentions that they're pieces of Nyx as well.
Where do you get the Plumes of Dusk?
You get 10 of them when you start, I believe, on normal.
10 years pass.
Outdoor area reach. Light levels limited due to time of day. Many trees still visible environment.
If I were to do combat here, what would I do?
I wield an axe. I would chop down trees.
There's too many trees. I should chop down the trees. You know, just get ready.
It's a pleasure meeting you.
You mean like how this is our first encounter? In that case, yeah, what are you doing here?
I've never heard your accent before. It's intriguing.
They said stuff.
You're thinking of the video where it's like Alexa and Siri are talking to each other, aren't you?
I wouldn't say it's strange.
No, I didn't. What? Show me that later after the stream.
Well, eventually they realize that they're both AI and they start speaking in AI language
What's that thing?
It's a
Oh.
dog.
for
Must
efficiency.
have wandered in.
A dog.
My
Dog.
unit number is 024. I wouldn't call it my name, but that's how they refer to me. What's yours?
I'm unit number 031.
They're up to the 30s. I see. That must mean they're finally creating units loaded with full-sized ones. This one wants to say hello too.
It does? You can understand what dogs say?
Kind of. After carefully comparing its mannerisms and slight variances in its barking, I just figured it out.
But Aegis can actually 100% understand Kuromaru, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What's the point in doing that with a dog?
The point? There isn't one, I suppose.
There's no point against it.
Are you interested in what I'm doing, though? Sounds like that's all the time we have today. I need to get back. I hope to see you again.
Well, let's get right to the feedback on today's battle.
So the manga adaptation of this actually just has Yosuke as the main character.
That's cool.
Yeah.
This is
It kind of
okay,
follows
yeah.
his story more than
Each of the
anyone
units
else's.
you destroyed had one inside them. These are much smaller than the one installed in you, though.
Once you get enough of them, it becomes a Papillon heart. I'm fully expecting like one of these to be from the girl that she just met. You're just gonna see, hey, I remember this. This is from a. Why am I looking at myself though?
The units I destroyed seem to assign these memories the same priority as battle data. Why? Well, we know why.
We do?
Well, it's implied. It's like that they value the thing as much as combat data.
Okay.
Was that not your takeaway from this?
I mean, it's kind of circular logic, but yeah.
Elaborate on circular logic.
Why do they why do they list the non-combat data as the same priority as combat data? Because they value it at the same as combat data.
Yeah. Well, it's important enough to want to keep.
The thing that wouldn't make it circular is why is it important? Would be the next question.
Oh, okay. We're back out on the dirt.
Big twist. We actually fight against the unit number 24. We lose. She gets our chip. It becomes us.
Are you looking for something?
Huh? Who, me?
I just wondered if you were looking for me. I did express a hope yesterday that we would meet again after all.
Really, the only difference seems to be their head model.
Yeah. And the skin color.
Would you like to sit with me? This rock is large enough to accommodate us both. It would be more relaxing than standing.
Thanks. Can I ask you something?
What
Sits
is
down. You're right. I can already tell I'm using less energy.
Do other units think about stuff that doesn't have to do with fighting and missions?
Do you have such thoughts?
To tell you the truth, I can't really say. Feels like I do, though.
Units of our model are all given a mind. It's so that we can eventually develop what is called an ego. The reason our appearance closely resembles that of humans is related. It's to foster self-awareness, similar to a human's. Have you not been told about personas?
Personas?
It's an ability expected of us that normal weapons don't have. The conditions to use one are theoretically already loaded in us, but a well-defined ego seems to be necessary to activate it. That's why I'm sure there are others with thoughts that do not pertain to missions.
Then maybe those I fought up till now.
And how does that make you feel? The opponents you destroyed may have thought similar things to what you just did. It's okay. You don't need to come up with an answer right now. It actually may be better to forget it. After all, tomorrow we may find ourselves ordered to destroy each other.
Spoiler alert.
It's time. I hope we meet again.
On the battlefield.
What do you want him to face on the battlefield?
No, I'm just predicting it. It could work to disable instead of destroy.
Then they'd start thinking she was faulty. You know?
Or, you know, a real scientist would look at that and go, that's interesting. Her ego is developing even more. Because she can sympathize.
I forgot, did we finish Loser Ranger yet?
Yep.
Okay, so that was the last episode. Okay.
Yeah.
So, if, like, we have, like, a spare time when Truth doesn't show up, do you just want to get through Trigun Stampede?
We have that. We have Sandland.
Yeah.
We're just skipping through fights.
Yeah. Because they didn't have any models to do them. Which is weird, because they could have just reskinned Igus and just not have the activate the
They could have also
persona.
just like reused like just screenshots of the animated fight.
Yeah.
You seemed to deliberately avoid attacking the face or the neck in that battle. Why?
Huh?
Oh, she is.
Don't want to destroy the Papillon hearts.
Yeah.
I don't know.
These past 3 days, it hasn't been destroying the other units beyond repair, like it did in the first battle.
It must be learning to finesse its attacks rather than just using brute force. The result? Swift, overwhelming victories.
Its evasive skills are improving as well. That level of flexibility in evasive action could never be replicated by chaining predefined maneuvers.
This unit's collected a good amount of feedback data, too. It's growing steadily, feeding on the bones of its kills.
You don't have to say it like that.
See, they're looking at it as like, that's some good data she's getting. If we've been fighting this many robots, how have we not, like... And there's only like 30 of us.
This one seems to have been raised as a pet somewhere far away from here. But one day,
That's
it
a
was
good-
brought to the
fuck, that's a
forest
good
near
point.
here, and its owner suddenly disappeared.
'Cause it sounds like she is also fighting other robots. Have we
Well,
not
here's
run
the
out?
thing. Lapras is in the 30s.
Its name is
They
apparently
might be in the
Snowy.
40s and
At
50s.
least that's the name it responds to the most.
I thought it was a dog.
Oh, well, the name of this animal is a dog. But how do I put this? Snowy is what this specific dog is called.
Snowy.
It's kind of like a unit
It's
number.
white, like snow. Easy to remember.
You know, you could have called it Yuki. It's the sound of drop. Fall into poison.
What?
It's the sound of water.
Oh, okay.
Oh, this is where you went. You weren't at the usual spot, so I was looking for you. What's wrong? The look on your face seemed as if you saw something frightening.
My face?
I have
My
learned fear.
Expression? Frightening? Am I scared?
Are you perhaps scared of fighting?
Nah, I don't think that's it. What is this? I can't tell.
You ever feel a new feeling and you're like, fuck, I don't even know how to explain that.
Yeah.
He thought about it for a bit.
Yeah. I was just like, you ever feel a new feeling? It's like, yeah. You mean beyond, you know, the feeling to smash ice on the ground or throw bricks at rich people? It's like, yeah. Sometimes, and I'm like, what the fuck is this feeling?
Do you remember me asking before if you were scared of fighting? To tell the truth, I'm scared of it too. I'm afraid I'll lose and be destroyed. And it's painful for me to make others go through the same ordeal. We may be weapons, but shouldn't we be driven by more than seeking victory? I've been wondering that for a long time.
But that's against orders.
I'm sure things would probably be much simpler if I stopped thinking and just obeyed orders. Unfortunately, I finally found it. I found my answer.
Your answer?
There's someone I want to meet. I feel like meeting this person is my own objective and not an order given to me.
Wouldn't it be fucked up if like Igus is the one that that eventually kills her?
Yeah?
Ever since I started thinking that I was scared to fight, each day was painful for me. If I'm going to feel this way until the day I lose, I even thought it would be better if I lost on purpose. But I won't think that anymore. I feel glad now that I exist. I mean, we're loved after all.
Loved?
That's right.
Why are you telling me this?
It's probably because I didn't think anyone but you would understand.
Well, I hate to say it, but I'm not sure I really get it either.
I'm sure you'll understand one day. I hope so anyway.
Sheesh. Why you gotta be so cryptic?
That's such a fucking like not robot thing
Like,
to
I
say.
feel, yeah, I feel like every time the accent slips, all the other robots are like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
I wonder if it was that funny in Japanese, because I don't know how the Kansai dialect actually like takes.
Wait, say that again?
I'm not sure what the Kansai dialect sounds like to Japanese people, so I was like, I wonder like if it was as funny in Japanese.
Oh, like it probably is. Like, it's definitely noticeable because like it's like the first thing people will always mention if someone's like, "Oh, they have a Kansai or Okinawan accent." It's like, you know, you played Yakuza Kiwami. It's the guy with the snakeskin jacket, his accent. It's been a while. It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to remember.
It's not Majima, right?
It is Majima.
Oh, Yakuza is Majima.
I didn't know if you remembered him or not.
I had to fight him like 50 times.
Yeah, you can still just as easily forget.
He's kind of the only character I remember. I remember him, I remember the little girl. I don't remember her name.
031. Hurry up and terminate the target.
Limbs go flaccid, indicating loss of consciousness. I can see my reflection in our optic outputs. They have lost their focus and look like black holes. I gasp. The face I see reflected in them is not expressionless. How should this expression be classified? I have seen it sometimes when 024 smiles. Its face... Fuck, I missed it. Oh yeah, Quiz, did you see that thing I posted about the new Silent Hill game?
That was pretty impressive. You think it's because of the size of her plume?
It's being written by the Higurashi author.
Oh, that Silent Hill F.
Most of it is
Yeah.
due to differences in their tactical mentalities. It may be
The
on
main
the
character's
cusp of
hometown,
evil and evil.
Abisogauka, once prospered thanks to the coal mines and dam construction in the area. I was like, oh my god, it's just Silent Hill by Higurashi. I can't wait to want the villains to just look like the main character. We gotta kill so many friends to death with a baseball bat.
Well
Doesn't
done.
Silent Hill have like
031.
actual monsters though?
That was an impressive
It does,
destruction.
but-
You cleanly severed its transmitter, leaving the plume of dusk unharmed. That's
As far as I can
certainly
tell, the whole
things
point of
around
Silent
here.
Hill is to punish people because of their it's like a purgatory of people's it's a hell of their own making. So it's like the monsters in there
Alright,
reflect
number
stuff
031, as of today,
that they're trying to
test
either
battles
avoid
are finished.
or run from.
It's
But
over?
it's all up to the author.
All the results indicate that you have the very highest performance out of all the units of your model.
I'd say we can go ahead and earmark unit number 031 to be the base for developing the 5th generation.
The base.
It means that you're the winner.
Is Icus the 6th generation or
She's
is she
like
the
seventh.
5th?
No, she's like the 7th.
Okay, we're going to begin the usual review of the feedback. So come over here.
This is where she's gonna get the 24 data. Somehow did not notice that she was killing 24.
Mm.
Either that or they're just gonna garbage the other ones.
Hey, can I talk to you for a while? The lab boys told me today that they were putting the kibosh on the test battles.
I see. It's over then.
Look,
What the fuck is kibosh?
If they end up tossing us out soon because of that, I
Put the
wouldn't
pause
want
on
you
it.
to go
Or
see
like
that person
end
you're
it.
talking
What
about.
is a kibosh?
The one
Hold
I
on.
wanted to meet. I might even put in a formal request about it to the lab boys.
Oh wow, it has Irish origin. Cool.
If you are still safe when everything is over, open this file.
Kibosh, to spoil or destroy an idea or a plan.
How come I can't look at it now?
If I had to answer, I would say because it wouldn't be fair.
Fair?
It would be wonderful if I could go with you to see her.
Her. So this person you're looking forward to meeting is a girl?
But it's strange. Even though my wish may not come true, I still feel satisfied for some reason. How bizarre. It's a fervent wish of mine, too. I believe in you. I can tell you this because I trust you. Maybe that's why I feel so at peace.
Huh?
Maybe this is what it is to feel alive.
You know, they could have actually had us fight, like... Yeah, they could have actually had us fight robots during this.
Yeah. Like, just with a different colored skinned, I guess,
Yeah.
or...
And there's like a ton of different skin colors in this game for like that.
No, you're totally right. It's just like, how many... Okay, so like each time, just imagine having the...
Generation 5 Labris will be this unit's new name.
Labris.
We're getting lore.
The official one's much longer. Generation 5...
Where's the other curly-haired prick?
5th generation anti-shadow
There he is.
suppression weapon Labris. How hard is that to remember?
Labris.
My brain was just like, I wonder if one of these guys
Johnny
just
Young Gosh
died.
version.
Just died between the productions of like the robots and one of the, like, imagine if one of the people just stopped showing up in the things. Like, what happened to him? I was like, oh, in lore he died between.
Oh, we turned him into a robot and you killed him.
From now on, the battles you fight will not be to test your performance. They'll be geared toward drawing out a persona.
I would not be surprised if that guy like eventually somehow became the
Your objective is to destroy
the nurse teacher at school.
Huh?
He just
Yeah.
looks like him.
The weird fucking yeah, that guy. I know exactly who you're talking about.
Impulse and self-preservation instinct seem to
Give
be
me a
the
second,
key
I
to
gotta
activating
plug
a
in my
persona.
laptop.
This is the most effective method of inducing extreme mental stress.
Stress? Come on, you don't have to go this far.
Huh? Well, that's a first. None of them have ever protested like that. Well, at least that's a sign that its ego is developing.
You told me it was over. I thought I wouldn't have to do these things anymore.
You.
Ain't there some other
Quiz,
way?
what goes on a hot dog for you?
Nothing.
That instead.
You don't like hot dogs?
Don't wanna
No, I like hot dog. Put nothing on my hot dog.
You don't put anything on your hot dog?
Just dog and bun.
Dog and bun. Well, see, here's the thing. I was like, because I got one the other day, because I was like, oh, these guys have hot dogs. I want a hot dog. I should have got a burger, because, like,
Which stages they improve at?
what do you put on a hot dog apart from mustard? Because I tried to put, like, cooked onions, and I was like,
What
but then
do
you just
people
get
normally
lost.
put on a hot dog? Yeah, mustard, ketchup, relish.
I'm not a fan of relish.
No, me neither.
I wanted to make some, so I made like a jerk chicken marinade, and once, like, the marinade is made up of like garlic, onions, spring onions, chilies, and brown sugar. And once I blended it all to make the marinade, I opened it up, and it literally like burnt the eyes out of my head.
No.
And I was like, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's gonna make a nice chicken. If your chicken marinade isn't burning the eyes out of your skull like you opened up the Ark of the Covenant, you need to add more chilies to it.
If you tried boiling it in lava,
Draw your
that might get
weapon.
the
Can't. If you don't fight, you'll lose.
Have you ever seen guys collect lava?
Are you willing to accept that?
No.
Meteorologists actually have to do that. Like, they're going up a mountain and they start picking at like the dried lava, and then it's like they scoop up what bits of it, and it like falls into water. And it's so cool. We'll look at it after. Yeah, 024 is going to fight.
If you fear being destroyed, if you have a heart capable of fear, then there's no need to hesitate. That alone gives you the right to attack me with all your strength.
But doesn't the same go for you?
Look at the events on the top of 24 and notice how, like, there's it's like a symbol at the top.
I can't fight you knowing that.
Yeah, it's a little bit different. The shoulder blades
Yeah.
are also different.
Come on, stop this! I don't want to fight anymore.
Editor, put in the footage of Zero from Mega Man yelling, "What am I fighting for?"
I don't know what that is,
Only one of
Gappy.
us can exit this
You've
chamber.
never seen... Alright, there's a scene in the Mega Man game where someone dies and Zero, a robot soldier, just holds the body in his hand and he starts freaking out. I think it's not Johnny Young Bosch, I don't think. But he yells, "What am I fighting for?"
From the start, this whole setup never took our feelings.
I think you'd enjoy the Mega Man series.
I like the anime.
But talking like this is a waste of time. I can see I won't spur you into fighting with just words alone.
She swings her sword at me. We enter an actual battle scene. The sword is now an axe.
I don't intend to meekly accept my destruction. I have my own goal after all. Now, fight me.
Isn't this enough? She had that ego thing way before me. Destroying her won't do anyone any good. Come on. Have a heart. What the?
She gonna go in Orgia mode?
It'll be coming at you with everything it has now. You better not hold back either. Number 024 had an excellent record against others of its model. Even you might have a hard time beating this one, Labrys.
No, I wonder what point during all this did she start using I and we and like pronouns, as opposed to like thinking in robotic language.
Oh, that's a good point. Fuck, I never thought to follow that.
You don't notice the slight change, which is cool. It's a short cutscene.
Hey, are you not gonna look at me anymore? You're not gonna smile again?
I'm sorry to leave you alone. leave the rest to you.
The scientist. Well, that was all very interesting. Let's box this one and work on a new one. I'm bored of it now.
Okay, the 6th generation. I'm thinking we make it a guy. The guy's like, yeah, we'll be on the 7th generation. Fucking the guy's not a guy robot's not.
Yeah, I feel like I think we're going to be on the 7th generation very quickly if that's the direction we're going.
We fed the 6th generation of male prototypes with information from the internet. Oh no, they're all racist and killing each other. These will definitely not generate personas.
Oof, this one failed real quick.
Oh, okay. 7th, Orgia mode, where it goes full on murder. The guy's like, we'll give him short blonde haircut and red ribbons. It was like, all right. I want 1 million of them. Sixth generation are all guys punching robots, and then the head of the Kirijo, because this is all from the Kirijo Corporation. Eye Patch Kirijo comes in and he's like, this looks a little too much like my daughter's friend who bought the next generation.
And I know that there's a lot of people in it, but I won't be able to see it for myself, or meet many of them. I know that too. I'm too weak for that. Thinking about it has made me sad more than once. But I didn't want to do nothing and be left with regrets. That was when my mom and dad looked into some options. And we decided to go with this experiment. If even a sick girl like me could make herself useful to others in this world, I thought I ought to go for it.
It's the little girl that she's based on.
Yeah.
Or probably like they're all kind of based on her in some respect.
How much I could really contribute.
Yeah.
But after hearing more and more about the program, I started to wonder about the others more myself. And yeah, my big wish is to make myself useful to this world. But the ones born from me... Is born the right word for it? Kind of embarrassing. My other wish is that the ones born from me are happy. I doubt I'll be able to talk to them in person or stay with them, but I still wish from the bottom of my heart that they all have happy lives.
So the personality of the girl is the one that they based the 5th generation units all off, and Lapras is the only one who inherited the accent.
Yeah.
If you are reading this, then I have most likely been destroyed. It may be that you already understand the concept of guilt, but you have done nothing wrong.
I think it's all of these are the same Lapras voice actresses. Like, it's just one's doing the Boston accent and one isn't.
I happened to access certain data during the feedback treatment and learned something.
It's hard because I only remember her voice as the Boston accent in Zero Jr.
Though they hope hope to achieve it in 2 generations. But those of our model were actually made from the template of a certain girl's personality. That includes you and I. She had left a recording for the units created using her personality. A message for those of us who did not yet exist. That's what I heard. She speaks in a strange way, like you. I thought, we really are connected to her. The one who gave birth to us loved us. When I understood that, I felt like my eyes were opened. Though my life was filled with suffering, my birth had meaning. I firmly believe that. I want to meet her. I need to tell her thank you for giving birth to us and for loving us. This was not an order from the scientists. It was an objective I made for myself. So if you can understand my feelings, I'd like you to do this in my stead. Give our mother my thanks. Though we knew each other for only a short time, I'm glad I met you. I feel the same right now as our mother did. I wish from the depths of my heart for you to be happy.
I'll be right back.
Right.
Labras, is she crying?
So she is. I can't believe we're actually seeing a machine being driven to tears.
But
We
it's a
didn't
mental
even
grasp
install
of
that.
Normal. What kind of information did it download?
Where's the water coming from?
That's one thing the graphs can't tell us.
We should take care to limit our studies to just the battle data. It doesn't need any sentimental memories. You can delete those. Why make a weapon so emotional that it can cry?
Because emotional's part of the fucking weapon!
Delete! Like hell you're deleting my memories!
Also, I couldn't help but laugh at the fact that listen, like the flashback with number 24, like with the information, the song "Memories of You" started playing.
No.
What the? Its emotions are spiking into the red. I've never seen anything like this.
Hey, what's that warning? No. Labras is in battle mode?
What? That can't be. There aren't any enemies. We're the only ones here.
Well, yeah, you talked about wanting to shut her off.
You never made any orders on who she could target as enemies.
You gave the robot free will, and now you want to take away their existence. They're going to fight for their right to live.
Are you saying those mental fluctuations were enough to override the OS's restrictions?
That plume's playing pranks on us. Hey, hurry up and delete those memories.
Fuck him up, Labras. Igor rubbing his hands as she's about to fucking access her persona. If it does happen, I actually don't remember what happens
There's no way
here.
those things are strong enough to break the restraints.
It's outputting over 220% of its theoretical strength limit, even though its joint actuators are operating at only 70% capacity.
That's not possible. That doesn't even make any sense. What's driving this thing?
I'm not gonna let you take those memories. I made her a promise.
Akihiko comes busting through the wall.
No, it's Labras just breaks out the.
Really weird if he. I think he's a toddler right now.
Tiny Akihiko dodging gunfire, just punching people.
I like she's using like the data she got from her sisters to.
Yeah, because
figure
all of
shit
them were
out.
curious about the world. Like she's like a legion of a desire to live. The cedar tree.
She reminds me of like the fucking Epsilon AI from Red vs. Blue.
I've
just like-
never seen Red vs.
Oh,
Blue.
you've never seen Red vs. Blue?
Yeah,
Surprising.
I don't play Halo, so I don't really know what the. I feel like the jokes and all the stuff would be lost on me. I
Fuck!
never
This
really
show has
touched-
very little to do with actual Halo.
True, but like I have very little interest in Rooster Teeth properties. Not for any reason for like not being interested in Rooster Teeth. It's just like
Basically, like
really-
one guy's personality was made into an AI that was then split into a bunch of different AIs,
You're too useful a unit to
and then it
destroy.
eventually kind of reunited.
Get back here to be regulated. That's your role in all this.
So she's kind of like the amalgamation of all the different
Yeah,
AIs
but also
created
herself.
from her, from the little girl personality.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you destroy me. And not just because I don't want to be destroyed. I... Huh? What the...
This reading, is it on the verge of a persona reaction?
Shit, it's awakened? Ah, damn it. Why now?
Don't worry, it's not
This
midnight.
proves that mental stress is the key to activating a persona.
Who cares about that right now? It's not fully awakened yet, but with it still unstable, we don't know what it's capable of.
Persona?
Now it's done it!
We need to hurry! If it's that strong already, we won't be able to stop it once its persona completely awakens!
That's persona.
Run, Lapras, run!
We could make a fucking movie just from Labras's backstory alone.
Yeah. A lot of the Persona spin-off properties, they could be like a very good story in their own right. Ugh.
Is that the ocean? Well, I'll find her come hella high water. Are you with me, Snowy?
They're gonna kill the dog, aren't they?
No. So this is the ocean. Ha! It's so huge. I can't see anything out there at all. Well, that's a problem. What should I do? Come on, don't give me that look. Ah, well. Maybe it's my fault for getting so frustrated. Sorry, Pooch. Snowy? Looks like they're coming. Knowing why they're here doesn't make it any easier to deal with them. Wow. Look at that. It's beautiful. To all the ones I'll never meet, but will receive my memories. There's so much I want to say to you that I don't know where to start. I just pray
That's a
from the
really
bottom of
nice
my
touch,
heart
because that's how Igus met
everyone can find happiness
Yeah.
as long as that happens.
main
On the
character.
pier.
I don't mind if I...
No, on the cliff.
It was a pier. It was a dock.
Could this be?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Snowy. You think this is what it means to feel alive? Thanks. I'll be okay now. Things are about to
Social
get
link,
serious.
go!
Get out of here. Oh, come on. If you don't go, it'll make things hard on me. Okay?
Damn it! Look at this mess! Going after humans? Oh, I bet the girl they used as a template for this model was a snotty brat too. Even if we delete its memories, it'll be too dangerous to keep using this unit.
There are so many things about it I want to research, though.
It's not worth the risks. The 5th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon will be sealed indefinitely once it's fully restrained again.
Ah, they couldn't fuck with the memory, so they just shut it off.
Huh? This place. It's that ocean.
She can dream. She's alive.
Yeah, yeah, this definitely looks like a dream. And look, all of my sisters are here. They're alive. And look, it's Darth Vader riding a dinosaur. What?
She said during this morning's checkup that she wanted to go to school. She asked how much better she needs to get to be able to go.
Understandable. This ward is right near the road most of the students take. She must be lonely too, not having seen her parents lately. How much better she needs to get. She still doesn't know that her condition is incurable.
Why don't you be honest with her and tell her she won't ever be able to go? It's cruel to string her along like this.
Shh, keep your voice down. Room's next door.
if the nurses thought things like the student council were too much trouble to bother with when they were in school. I don't know. It sounds fun to me. You gotta admire the student council president. I mean, they're the ones that get things done for everyone. But I guess it's because they're like that in the first place that they get to be president.
I guess that's why she wants to be student council president.
Points for you, I was about to say.
High school. I wonder what that's like. Would it be fun?
Heartbeat, Heartbreak just starts playing. I saw people posting, hey, if the Persona 4 thing is real, we still want to keep Yu Narukami Shuffle. And it's just people posting him, like, turning to the left and right during Heartbeat, Heartbreak.
I can show you, if you so desire.
Ooh. Is that Philemon? Or someone else?
Huh? Who's there?
There's no need to be alarmed. I only want to give you a glimpse of the world you long to know.
P1 and 2 remake, highlighting to everyone. The butterfly is a grown man sometimes.
What?
Also, the music you hear in P3 in the Velvet Room is because of a lady and a piano player.
She's just always off screen.
A real
Yeah.
classroom?
Except in Persona 1.
They should bring that back. Just make it make the Velvet Room a nightclub.
But what do the students do when there aren't any classes? Do they just talk and stuff?
No, the simplest thing would just to be make Persona 6 a Persona 1 remake, but just call it Persona 6.
Just that way you could inject social into it.
Exactly. You got it.
Why is she getting memories of... Who is the guy that's giving her these memories?
Who do you think it could be?
Like, fuck if I know. He doesn't sound like any Persona 4 character I've ever seen. For some reason, Rise was not included in any of that.
No one gives a fuck about Rise. I'll say that right now. Tom was I'll say it. Tom was a fool. You gotta leave her hanging in the rain. Tom was a fool to hug her. Tom went out with bitch in his heart.
It's even funnier. It's funny to see how that affected him because, like, he later, like, ended up in, like, a similar situation with Yumi and was like, nah, I'm not falling for that trap. And just left her crying in the drama club. It wasn't even, like, I think the actual, dating part of the link.
No, it's just your mom's in hospital and like, or your dad. It's like, oh, I'm crying. And I'm like, yeah, I'm out of here.
Everyone, to a man, lives by averting their eyes from something inside them. They all wish to live inside a never-ending dream. For who has the right to say they shouldn't? There are even humans who do not understand others' feelings. Still others do understand, and trample upon them regardless. Compared to them, you are much more human. Why not then seek to be human?
Me? Be a human?
People sort through their memories in dreams. Each night they let go of painful memories and continue their lives with the morning sun. That's all you need do. Forget anything contrary to
No, relax. It's a cutscene.
I forget.
Do not fear the act of letting go. The ones you admire wished only for you to be happy. And I too. All I wish from the depths of my heart is for you to find joy.
Happiness. I wish from the depths of my heart for you to be happy.
I could hear that as Labrys' voice actors.
Forget. And be happy.
Everything is now in readiness.
Come on. Come on, controller. The battery's dead. Can't tell because it keeps turning on and off.
Hope you enjoyed. Like Labrys, the plug has been pulled on Quiz's controller. 90 minutes, but like, it was a good Labrys story. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time.
Yeah, I don't have any batteries.
So what happens?
I'm gonna have to go upstairs and grab some.
You grab, I'll riff. So what happens when you give a machine a consciousness and then try and take that consciousness away from them? Personally, I think Labrys was 100% in the right to go ape shit. Now, the voice that's currently telling her to be like, hey, you're more human than these people. There's a world for you. You can live in a dream. I'm not too keen on anything that kind of tells me, hey, we can create a dream world for you. Because you look at Madara from Naruto, you look at some other kid, you look at that other guy from Black Clover who are always like, hey, I can create a dream world for you and you don't need to face reality. What was the purpose of Persona 4, I hear you ask? They need to face the truth. They need to face themselves. And this is exactly the case of what's happening to Labrys, is what results in Labrys creating a possible school environment and all this stuff, because they're literally running from their reality. And yeah, so Quiz is probably gone to get batteries, which is a shame because I've run out of things to riff about. But I'm old. I'm old and my back hurts.
There we go.
Yeah, you got your batteries?
No, it's moving on its own.
The control, you're not pressing anything?
I want to continue the bit, but I feel like you're going to believe me if I do.
I did! I was like, oh, it's because I'm like, machinery can break. So did you hear anything about what I was saying?
You're old and tired or something at the end.
Oh, that was the other thing. No, I was talking about, like, the voice talking to Labrys is telling her, like, I can create a dream world for you. And, like, because Labrys creates Yasagami High, and creates a shadow, is because Labrys is not facing themselves. And, so I think the guy, the voice, does not have her best intentions at heart.
The only thing I can think of is he might be like the red-haired guy, Show, I think, or something. But I'm pretty sure that guy's voiced by Todd Haberkorn.
Where the heck is everyone?
Yes. What's his face is Todd Haberkorn.
I like how to her the school looks completely normal.
Yeah.
Oh, there they are.
So she doesn't recognize, or she doesn't register the part of the story where she fell out of the plane and into a TV.
Yeah.
You'll put your eye out if you don't look where you're going.
Labras literally does not remember any of that right now.
Clamp down on him more from now on.
They literally got put into the TV, and the world got created for them.
You're always so excited about that.
Bye, Miss President. See you
Well,
next
she
Monday.
turned the researchers into children based on the fact that those were the same voices. I think it's funny. I want that to be the case.
Yeah, I did the right thing. I did. Whew. Guess that's enough for today. Who in the world is that?
I'm gonna find out that Elizabeth caused everything.
And so you want to blame Elizabeth?
No, I just think it'd be funny if that's like the sudden plot twist here.
You got some reason to be at our school?
Are you sure this is how things should be?
Huh?
I am a wanderer who only stopped here because I sensed great power gathering. I am in no position to give advice. But, this place will soon be caught in a bit of a fracas. If you continue to avert
Fuck is
your
a
eyes
fracas?
from everything,
A
I think
fracas.
it will have an impact on your life in the near future.
My life?
What you choose is up to you, but I believe there are factors preventing you from making the right choices at the moment. I couldn't bring myself to just stand by and watch as you lost your life before my eyes. That is why I was waiting here to give you one last chance.
Huh? What is this? It won't come off. What gives?
It won't come off. Suddenly shoots the arm off. That's not what I wanted.
I will be your opponent for a short while. During that time, why not think back about who you are?
Oh, you're not gonna let me have my persona for this fight, are you?
Opponent?
And away we go.
Oh, don't do this thing when we haven't even started the actual tournament.
Final.
Okay, now I finally get to be Lapras.
Impressive. Oh no.
Why am I in the book? What happened there?
It's a command grab. It's what we call a command grab. It's a counter command grab. She puts you in the book and you take a damage.
Won't you have some?
Oh, I'm dizzy. Seriously?
Oh no. Huh? Impressive.
Actually, what are my commands? I can't actually use that, can I?
Yeah, you can.
Long distance not unlikely to defeat the opponent. Okay. Don't need to be in the air, do I?
No.
No, I can't use it. I don't think.
Alright.
Oh. Oh no, I see. It's registering it as a grab instead.
Yeah, okay.
I just can't use it. Because I don't have a persona.
So, do you see that Elizabeth is, like, just lying casually on the ground?
Yeah, implying that she's not really defeated.
Yeah, that is an Arxis staple, because in other fighting games by Arxis, BlazBlue, and Guilty Gear, they have characters who are vampires, who are basically OP in the universe, and they don't really try in the fight. They just go, oh, it's time for a fight, and blah, blah, blah. So every time they're defeated, they just lie on the ground like, oh, you beat me. And they pass that on to Elizabeth here.
There must have been an important promise that could only be kept in that guise. That must have been your reason for living, whether it's worth losing that or not. I ask that you give it serious thought.
An important promise. My reason for living?
Now, it seems the tumult of trials is about to begin, in which case, I bid you good luck.
Nothing seems different about me.
There's no metal on my arms and legs. There was never any metal on my arms and legs.
You're not made of metal.
She said, I'm forgetting something? That I need to remember?
Wouldn't it be cool if we started with this part?
I mean, we're loved after all.
Do 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 do.
I can't just leave this be. I'm the dang student council president.
No, that's just the whole thing.
Yep.
I was expecting us to get more story out of that.
But
they all say to be continued still.
Well, you can go continue that. What the fuck? Why didn't Elizabeth proc? All right, let's start from the beginning. Oh, sorry, we can continue from the cliffhanger.
You're lying. This isn't real. You're not me. Finally, you finally said it. Now I can be myself. Yes, the power.
That was abrupt. These sound like the same thing.
Who sounds like the same thing?
Options.
First option. There's a thing. Okay, so like, Yunarakami gets like a special ending, I think, if you go through his entire thing and keep saying the first option, because like you fight with like quote unquote conviction.
I don't remember what we did before this.
We absolutely swapped other options. But anyway, fight Labrys. Fight Shadow Labrys. This isn't Labrys, it's Shadow Labrys.
I like the idea that Yu's just been like sleeping this whole time and finally woke up.
Huh? Ah, Persona!
A perfect victory!
You fucked her up!
I really did just curb stomp the shit out of her. You know, Akami wakes up. Wow, what's going on? You startled me.
Yeah. Nanako?
Labrys.
There they are! Yukon! Labrys! Sister, Narukami-san.
Wow, you fucking jumped her!
As soon as that invisible wall thing disappeared, I knew you did it.
We ran into Aika-san along the way. She told us about Labrys and everything.
I have to say, out of everyone's like unique uniform, I think Yukiko's sweater is like, more people need to wear. Yukiko's sweater should be like the default uniform.
You really know how to blow it when it counts. Hey, what you going to tell them for?
I don't think this is the time for that.
Huh? Naoto? Yeah, we were surprised too. The job she was on turned out to be related to all this.
Kanji? And the real Teddy are here. What? Everyone's here.
These are my friends. We've all faced our weaknesses at one time or another.
Your weaknesses. You've all faced your shadows.
Yeah.
Sheesh, and I'm
Except
sure
Kanji.
you.
In the anime, he just beat his up.
Accept her, she'll get all lonely.
But I'm a weapon who didn't want to fight. And I dragged you all into this.
You're still hung up on that? It's over already, dummy.
You're jumping
Yeah, it's over already. Took 2 seconds to fix that.
aren't you?
What does that have to do with her jumping skills?
You're really cute, Labby-chan. You're so meta-luring.
Are you all listening to me? Labrys needs to face her shadow now, and...
I mean,
Nice to meet you.
they know Teddy.
Sister, I am Ike.
Nothing can be more bizarre than Teddy. Teddy is a creature that should not exist.
Yeah. Abomination.
And I was gonna say abomination as well.
I mean, are you also...
Yes, I too am a robot.
It just occurred to you.
Yukiko leans into Kanji. I think that means her Gucci's made out of metal. C shows up. It's like, hey, you're the. Akiko's like, hey, you're the girl I fought with over that food.
I both do and do not remember that.
You has brought me here. My colleagues are waiting for you.
Are they gonna lock me up again? Well, considering all I did, of course they will.
Nah. Nah, you're fine. It's fine. Oh my god. Who cares? They were just scientists.
We can discuss that later. Right now, there is an important task you must carry out.
I gotta do this, huh?
Like, we quickly points to the shadow that's completely, like, beaten the shit out of.
It's okay. We're all right here.
Completely in pieces.
Yeah. That's right. You're me. You're the way I was on the inside, screaming to be understood. The pain wanting to be known. You're all I couldn't say. You were always inside me. You're me. A machine with a heart. I'm sorry I ignored you all this time.
Suddenly really low.
The one who left you all alone. No. You are me, after all.
I've seen that persona before.
Yeah, it was one of the special. It's one of the DLC ones you got in Persona 5.
I kept thinking that she just got to keep like the giant like bowl-looking one.
Yeah, that's her persona is Ariadne, and the other one is Asterius.
I've always
who
been
are
pronouncing
both
it Ariadne.
Well, regardless, both are the people from the mythos of either Perseus or Odysseus in the Labyrinth. You know, the Minotaur. Because you notice that Yasagami High with the invisible walls turned into a labyrinth, and there was a Minotaur at the end of the labyrinth.
Ah, makes sense.
I'm Mitsuru Kirijo, Labrys's handler.
I'm Akihiko. I'm better than you.
Narukami-san, he kind of looks like you.
Sorry for all this trouble.
Yeah, he does.
Akihiko's like, I could beat you up. I got my fists, a gun, and also a knife for some reason. I'm fully equipped.
You Narukami, I've got the power of friendship, and starts glowing.
Well, you deserve to know. We were thinking of sealing her away again. But our report from Aegis says that thanks to you, Labrys has acquired a persona. She's hardly a rogue test unit anymore. Besides, she has a heart. We would never treat anyone with a heart so poorly.
Yeah, we did it!
Thank goodness! I'm so happy for you, Labrys!
Kanji, fuck yeah, we did it! Best dream ever!
Good job, guys. Let me say thanks.
High fives Chie while she's got like a full meatloaf of ramen in her mouth.
You're not gonna lock me up again? No fooling?
We only seal away objects. If I did that to you, knowing you have a heart, I'd be
Theseus,
from
that's who
ancient
fought the
ancient
Minotaur.
world, Labrys. You've been blessed with good friends.
The same Theseus who had a ship?
Yeah.
It's not over yet.
Bro, she's been hijacked!
It's the same communication system as ours.
Everyone, step away from Labrys!
I cannot gain access. She is being hacked. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
You mean outside the TV?
How can you even get a signal through the TV like that?
Probably Plume of Dusk.
This is just a little extra resistance. Now, entertain me.
Would it be weird if I said it sounds like Todd Habercorn?
I thought it sounded like a Portal voice. Have you ever played Portal?
Yeah.
Like, the GLaDOS voice is like, going to tell everyone they've disappointed her immensely.
She's suffered enough. I won't let you hurt her.
I'll hurt her. Proceeds to curb stomp her.
Proceeds to keep whacking her with a stick.
Yep. Why does it say shadow?
I actually don't know. It should be normal Labrys, because this one has Ariadine.
Yeah.
Over here. Easy now. Over here. Easy now.
Jesus Christ. I have more health than Max! Did you see that? I actually had more than max health on that fight.
At last, I am in control. Ow, 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 what the fuck?
Is Narukami just busted? Or what the fuck happened there?
I didn't push her far enough. Well, she is a test unit, so this is as far as my little game goes.
Won't let you hurt her. Proceeds to beat the shit out of her.
Who are you? Why are you toying with people's emotions like this? Labrys isn't a tool. If you want to fight, then come out and fight.
You're quite passionate. You, Narukami, was it?
Labrys's shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
Indeed. It was I who stole Labrys away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me. Labrys's persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering. You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much.
This time. So your scheme hasn't ended.
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
It seems whoever our adversary is, They're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
What? Wait a second. We went through this whole big thing and that's it?
She's right. There's no way in hell we're backing out of this now.
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you. Trust in us and let us work.
Guys, I think we can trust Mitsuru-san. We should let them handle this.
Yeah, Yosuke. Kanji's is a funny one because it's like I look at Kanji, yeah, and then Kanji starts blushing. It's like, Kanji, fucking talk to them.
We're all tired, so let's just get the heck out of here.
The actions you took, the way you withstood this trial, it truly shook me to my core. You have bested the misfortunes dealt to you and learned an important lesson.
By the way, what did you think of my sister?
Now, I have a personal matter to discuss with you. Not as a resident of this room. The one with malicious intent who struck at you today. This malice has not faded or subsided in the least. I'm worried about you. It may be that fate will deal you a third trial. Do you have the resolve to face it?
So we've gotten the special scene. So yes, first one.
Oh.
You are strong. I will never cease to find you intriguing. It seems my fears were groundless. I'm already anticipating.
So we coincidentally picked the first option every time?
I think so.
Until then, farewell.
We got this scene, which makes me think that it's a special one. I don't know whether fighting Margaret is or isn't a special condition. Hold on.
I don't think Margaret's in the first game as a fight.
Yeah.
Woo, is that it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it.
Oh man, it's so long. What the heck kind of car is that? How does it even turn corners?
You're looking good, Labrys.
Sorry I made you come here all of a sudden, but there was something I really wanted to tell you guys. I decided to work with Mitsuru-san. I want to catch the darn culprit. Not only that, but, you know how you guys had my back during this whole mess? Yeah. This time, I want to get yours.
You go and do that.
Yeah, because you picked the first one, you got the scene with Margaret. If you had signaled Kanji, you wouldn't have been summoned to the Velvet Room.
When I come
Does this
back,
scene
we'll
still
have
happen?
some, okay?
No.
I'll be waiting.
Does it just
And
end?
So will everyone else.
Or is it a different ending?
Pardon, Quiz? Sorry?
Is it a different ending entirely, or
No, it's just it goes from that to this limo scene. It goes from the
so
television world.
this scene
to this.
wouldn't be here either. I mean, I guess we'll go
this
back
scene
and
would.
do it.
No. This scene would. You just miss out on the Margaret scene.
That's the only thing special about his ending?
Yeah. That's what happens if you don't pick every first option. Margaret doesn't show up.
That's okay. It's not a lot. The other endings were at least interesting.
Hmm.
Aw, she's really gone. Seriously. Wish she could have stayed a little longer.
I would have liked that myself, but they have their own tasks that must be done.
I'll help too.
Your head looks huge compared to your body.
If you're gonna use the knife, be careful, okay? Make sure you don't cut
You
yourself.
Narakamis or Nanakos?
Nanakos, well, you's just close to the screen.
I'm always careful when I cook with you.
Nanako picks up the knife, tries to kill you. Your final battle versus Nanako!
Fight!
Oops, sorry, Nanako. Could you put the knife down for a second? Hello? Is this Yosuke?
Like you don't know. Listen, about yesterday.
I thought this was coming. Yosuke, do you remember the Moonlight Bridge? The one from our class trip?
Yeah, sure. I used to be a city boy too, remember? Hey, were you checking out the Kitty Joe group on...
We can't back down from this, right?
Now you're talking, partner.
You seem excited, big bro.
The investigation team is back in action.
Freeze frame high five.
And we
Okay,
can
so
build
why
this
is-
dream together.
Why is his yellow and hers is red?
Okay, because it turns red when you see all the dialogue.
Okay,
Which means you have to go back and see all the other. You have to pick all the other options
Alright,
from
I'll
the
just do that.
beginning.
I'll just do that another time.
It says clear. It says clear and it's yellow. It's fine.
Okay.
My name is Labris. Labris.
Interested to see how these are different.
Don't tell me you're... Yes. I am the 7th generation anti-shadow suppression weapon, Aegis. I am the model that came after you.
So you're here to seize her. Well, I won't let you. I'm sick of that place. I'm going to be free. Isn't that right, me?
Won't that be better than letting the Kirijo group capture you again?
Kirijo,
Okay. You need to clear, if you want to get Elizabeth's story, you need to clear a P3 character's cliffhanger.
Okay.
It's a P4 and a P3 character. You have Yunarukami. So are you going to go through everyone, or do you want to go, like,
eventually
after
I'll
this,
go through everyone.
Alright.
Do you think we should save Elizabeth for last, or should we go do a P3 person and then do hers?
That's what I'd be interested in doing today.
Probably not. I imagine Elizabeth will be next week, but we can do a P3. I'm sure we can fit a P3 in.
Yeah. I'm going to get a granola bar. I'm hungry.
Go get a grenade. I'm hungry.
Wait!
Ow!
Senpai, aren't you gonna go after them?
Thanks, Rise.
I'll back you up from here. Good luck!
This is the roof? Okay.
You're here. What? The Grand Prix isn't over yet. If you want to chase me, you better fight each other.
Hey, wait!
Is it true you came to capture her?
You're Captain Ressentiment. I saw you in the video advertising this tournament.
Did you now?
Normally, I would recommend that you evacuate at once. I must go after her.
What a coincidence. Me too.
But this has nothing to do with you.
I may not have meant to, but I hurt that girl. She was depending on me, and I turned my back on her. That's why I need to go and apologize.
I think I should explain certain things to you. I'm not authorized to disclose everything, but...
There are shadows outside the TV too?
We would never have realized that a television could lead to a space like this.
Well, I'm surprised by what you just told me. Hey, please tell me, what's going to happen to Labrys once you catch her?
I cannot answer that. If you have no other questions, then let us begin the battle. Please don't resist. I can knock you out painlessly if you comply.
Yikes. But hey, I can't back down.
Are you really going to fight a living weapon like myself? I do not mean to...
I'm still a guy. And guys should help out crying girls, right?
He says about to beat up a girl.
I understand. Here I come.
Gotcha, bitch.
Let's do this.
Mortal functions shutting down.
Wait, why are we fighting Aegis?
We were chasing Labradus, and she was like, haha, tournament's still on, boom. And then she fucked off and made us fight each other.
Oh, okay.
I totally won that fight.
I saw. You insta-killed her.
Yeah, no repeats, all in one go.
I'm surprised you defeated me.
I'm living off granola bars for a day because I forgot to buy butter from the store
You
today.
are truly concerned for her, even after discovering that she's a living weapon. Your sympathy is much more impressive than that of a fellow machine like myself. Such consideration is immeasurably warm and cherished for us. I met my own friends once, and reached my own answer. I was thinking of telling my sister of these experiences.
Oh, she's your sister.
But I think it's better that you tell her instead.
And then he touched my neck and I started to shake.
I don't know if I have the answer you're talking about. But there is something I want her to know. But when I was going through tough times...
That's such a... You can tell that's such a... I don't have an answer! Wink, wink!
I didn't think about it until you laughed.
Everything? Pure disappointment when you open your mouth. Now I understand.
How do you know about that?
My database is perpetually being updated. Even as we speak, I am receiving information about you from the server, known for wearing a trash can on his head. I comprehend.
Wait, how come all this information about me is bad? And what's this server you're talking about?
To think you would have such hobbies. The possibilities of man are truly infinite.
That's not...
Senpai, can you hear me?
Racy, you're the one feeding her information about me, aren't you?
Loud and clear. Did you pick up Labrys's trail?
She's headed for the announcement room again. I'm gonna get out of here while I can.
Turns out Aegis can just read people's minds, and that Chie is just, every time she looks at Yosuke, is just thinking about kicking him in the nuts.
Aegis just walks up and hands him a cup.
I entrust Labrys, my sister, with you.
I don't know, that you were gonna capture her and lock her up somewhere. Her shadow was talking about how she didn't want to be caged again, and that she wanted to be free. But you don't seem like the type to do that. I think you really do have her best interests in mind. I'll bring Labrys back to you, whatever it takes, Aegis-san.
Hanamura-san, thank you.
I really like your voice.
It reminds me of someone I know. You get it because Persona 3 make protagonist same voice. Same page.
I have a granola bar in my mouth.
Oh, it's you, Yosuke-kun.
Like, Quiz, why did you say that like as if I didn't start the whole thing with Aiga saying I like your voice?
Student council president.
What are you talking about? I came here to broadcast a student council announcement.
Because I wasn't sure if you were making that reference or just saying shit.
Fair enough. You guys, the perception with you guys is that I'm an idiot, so fair enough.
Well, you could also just be making references that I'm not thinking about.
Fair enough. Yeah, true.
Why? Why are you saying that stuff?
Also, I like the idea that, like, one of us asks, are we on the same page? And the other one goes, I'm eating granola bars.
So because Yosuke is basically the protagonist of the manga, like, he's the one kind of to save Labrys, and like, that results in a lot of jokes about Yosuke looking at signs saying "Do not fist android girls." It's like that's I can't stop me because I can't. And then the next panel is him missing a hand.
Finally.
It's not really trying to fight hard. Okay, you were in the fucking tornado. I shipped them.
Yeah.
Why is it? There we go.
Why can't I stay like this?
What good will it do for you to forget everything? You know that you're trying to ignore the truth and that you're lying to yourself. That'll only bring you more pain.
You wouldn't understand. No one can understand how I feel.
That's right. They'd never understand.
Shadow. So you were nearby after all.
Why wouldn't I be? I'm her.
This is strangely 3D. What the fuck?
I don't remember this happening.
Okay. That explains why that background looks like that in other places, but it was the first time we saw that.
Why wasn't that there for Naraka? Okay.
No, this background was there, but...
Yeah.
And I still need her, so I can become myself. Forgetting was your only escape route, but that's been stolen from you too. Poor pitiful me. You made them go through the same pain, but in the end, they still didn't understand.
The same pain?
It was so painful. It made you so sad. You hated destroying me.
Yeah, don't take a genius to figure out what her past was like.
Yeah.
But he didn't feel the despair that we did. He wasn't alone, after all. He's completely different from us. You're not human, or an ordinary machine. We don't belong anywhere, and we'll always be alone. No one will ever understand us.
Please stop!
all destroyed. No! That was you! Not me! You're not me! I'm free now! No one can capture me!
I'm free. No one can capture me.
Yes. The power!
What's that screenshot from?
Zenless Zone Zero. I forgot you have 2 displays.
Don't worry. It's okay if you can't at first. It's really hard to accept your— The only reason I could do it was because I had friends to help me. It would have been impossible to do on my own. I'm here with you now. And you've got Aigis-san too.
Wouldn't it be, I don't know, a little bit easier to do it on your own when no one is around to hear the embarrassing shit?
I'm gonna save you no matter what. And when we make a promise like that, we keep it.
Finally.
She's got a lot of Persona cards. I don't know how that didn't get her, but alright.
She blocked that.
You could block that? But it's
Yeah.
ultimate.
Yeah, well. I think it's cool how the bull, when it punches, does it super, will punch the screen.
I'm such a failure. I can't win against anyone. I even let my shadow out. I'm a weapon, but I'm so useless.
Me when I walk out into daylight.
What if I was just scrapped?
Hey, there was someone I liked once, but she got killed. It was the worst thing you could imagine. I couldn't forgive myself or believe she was gone. I even tried to forget about her.
And then her ghost started talking shit about me.
I thought then that no one could understand how I felt. I mean, how could they if they weren't me? Only I could understand how I felt. That's what I thought. I had given up, but that wasn't true. Even if people haven't had exactly the same experiences, they can still understand each other. I have some great friends now to prove it.
Friends.
If I'm strong at all, it's because I have them. I can remember my friends are with me whenever it really counts.
Yeah. But I don't have that.
You should, though. There must have been someone who was important to you. Just think back.
They're all gone. I can't see them anymore. And it's all
see. Can't it be us? Your friends.
How? I'm not human.
Who cares? One of my friends is a shadow. Remember Teddy? The one who was acting like your knight? He was originally a shadow. And you have Aigis-san with you too. I know she was really worried about you.
Really?
You know, my arm's gonna get tired leaving my hand out like this.
You really are something, you know?
Fuck, that was a good line, actually.
I'm not alone.
That's right. We'll be by your side.
We gotta fire Teddy from Junez. He was hitting on too many moms and the dads got angry. So we need a new worker. Welcome aboard.
I'm sorry I ignored you all this time. I was the one who left you all alone.
So this part's gonna be the same every time, I guess.
Yeah. And Meteon is Aigis' shadow, right?
No.
What?
You are me.
Do you know the person from Persona 4 answer? Sorry, Persona 3 the answer.
Okay, what'd you ask?
The girl Meteon.
Oh, Metis.
Meteon. Metis. They're Aigis' shadow, right?
Kind of. I'm not sure because it's not like I guess doesn't have a persona.
This is my persona.
No, you're right. Aigis does have a persona, but like in the same way that like there's one here, like at least that's what I think when they were coming up with this.
I mean, Lapras
like-
wasn't using a persona for while the shadow was out.
True, but the fact that it had a second persona, a persona of its own.
I mean, that could just be the shadow's evolved form.
Well, let's get going.
Yeah.
Back to where our friends are waiting.
You got it.
Yosuke, look everyone, I got a girlfriend!
I lost in the very first round. I wish I could have fought a little.
Yukiko, god damn it, takes out $5 and gives it to Kanji.
Against Yosuke couldn't didn't trouble my conscience much.
It didn't?
There. She can say that because she loves you.
Pardon me if I don't share your optimism there.
We should do that again sometime. It ain't good for our bodies if we don't let our personas out once in a while.
But normal people can't let them out.
Then I'll sponsor a real Grand Prix. I'll call it our very first Go on a Date with Teddy Grand Prix.
No one would enter.
How cruel.
Can I sign up?
Don't.
You shouldn't.
You know what? Count me in.
Oh, if you're in, then I'm in.
Well, if he's in...
Huh? Well, then me too.
I'm out.
Well, if he's out, or if he's in, then I'm out.
Damn it, you jerks.
God fucking damn it, Teddy.
Alright, it's time we go back.
It seems everything has been resolved.
It's over already. I still don't feel entirely satisfied, though.
Don't be like that, Akihiko. Just be happy that it's over. Hanamura, yes? You have my thanks for helping us retrieve Labrys.
Could you maybe not use the word retrieve?
You're right. My apologies. I'm Mitsuru Kirijo, Labrys' handler.
In another timeline, I'm pretty sure Mitsuru beat the shit out of him.
I'm not gonna be scrapped.
Indeed, you aren't. You have done nothing wrong. It's actually me who should be apologizing to you.
Oh no, you don't gotta do that. I felt like there was no getting around being sealed away again. I've made friends now, so I thought I could live with it.
Labrys.
I can't believe this is happening. This is all thanks to you, Yosuke Kun. Ah!
Labrys?
It's not over yet.
Is this the same communication system we use? Everyone, step away from Labrys.
Huh?
We gotta fight her again. We already fought her, I think. Yeah, we did. We fought her and her shadow.
Labrys! Hey, what's gotten into you?
I cannot gain access. She is being hacked. It isn't coming from inside this facility. The signal originates elsewhere.
You mean outside the TV?
This is just a little extra resistance.
What's happened to you, Labrys? Damn it, why do we have to fight now after making it this far?
I haven't gotten any optional dialogue thing for Yosuke.
No.
Final. Fight!
Too slow! Too slow! Too slow!
So, Wes, Labrys has changed from the Raging Bull to Yasagami Steel Council President.
Steel Council President?
Yeah, it's up there.
Oh. You're right. I didn't even notice those were there.
Yeah.
My, she was quite easily defeated. Well, she is a test unit.
Who are you?
Ah, yes. I have more than enough data now. I should thank you all. Although this didn't work out, you did stay in it to the very end.
Labrys' shadow was only the mastermind of the tournament. I see now. You're the true culprit behind the whole thing.
was I who stole Labrys away. Since I don't have a persona and can't enter a TV, I needed a puppet that could run amok for me. Labrys' persona was only partially awakened, so I had a feeling her shadow would appear if she underwent a little suffering. You got the better of me this time. You deserve to know at least that much.
You were using Labrys for your own selfish reasons? That's horrible. She has a heart. Do you even know how much pain Labrys went through?
A heart, Meaningless. Whether or not she has one matters not at all to my plan.
You bastard!
Well then, everyone, until we meet again.
Damn it!
It seems whoever our adversary is, they're connected to us. I advise you not to get involved in this matter any further. From here on, you should leave this to us.
Huh? Are you telling us to back off from this?
I understand how you feel, but this is too dangerous for you. We will do our best to ensure that no harm comes to you.
Guys, let's leave this to them.
Huh? Are you serious?
And then you looks at me, and I look at him, and he looks at Kanji, and Kanji blushes.
What?
Yosuke, let's go back.
I thank you for your understanding. Don't worry, we'll keep you safe.
I'm sorry, Hanamura-san.
So does Yosuke not have an alternate ending?
No.
So what happened to last week when you told me that everyone had alternate endings?
I probably forgot. I might be mixing some of them up with the Persona 4 Arena Ultimax story, but at the same time, I don't really know. Frankly, I don't want to know. It's a market I could do without.
Hello? Huh?
Oh, there he is. What took you so long?
Labrys-san and the others were just about to leave.
I made it in time.
I'm glad I could see you before I left.
Huh? Did I tell you my cell phone number?
Obtaining the cell phone numbers of ordinary citizens is child's play.
That's terrifying.
Holy shit, really? Are you accessing that server thing you mentioned?
Actually, it's not. It's really easy to get somebody's cell phone number if you know their name.
The Kirijo
Oh.
group is kinda scary. I asked if I could come see everyone. I wanted to give everyone a real goodbye.
do now? Are you going back to that lab?
No. I decided I'm gonna work with Mitsuru-san.
I do feel like the Yosuke route feels like the most canonical route.
I want to do my best
Yeah.
to catch whoever used me to bait a trap for you all.
Sounds like you're ahead of the game.
It's too bad Atlas is too much of a coward to put it forward.
What do you mean?
Oh, just talking to myself. I'll let you know when everything's been decided.
Okay. Just make sure you tell me, okay?
Yosuke and Labra sitting in a tree.
The branch falls off because she's too heavy.
Yeah! We did it, chat! High five!
Hey, so formal. I'll show you what the cool kids do.
Huh? Like this?
Yep, that's it.
Everyone, thank you so much. Yosuke-kun, I won't forget about you. I'm friends with you now, so I'll stay strong.
That fucking grin on his face.
Come on, let's hurry up and do a toast. I only get a 30-minute break.
Huh? You working today?
I can't take much time off during Golden Week. Teddy, you were out without permission a couple days ago, so be ready to pay the price.
No, but that wasn't my fault. You meanie jerk nurse lover.
Oh, speaking of which.
Shh, quiet, you.
Can't believe they used the term wanking in this.
Well, second time's the charm. Welcome back.
Welcome back, senpai.
I like how it's in Yosuke's route that we actually do the welcome back party for you.
Ahem. May I have your attention, please? It's time to announce the reason we're all here today.
Hmm? Isn't it to welcome back Yukon?
It's about
We're getting married!
You guys weren't satisfied with how things ended, right?
Of course not.
But
So, why not launch our own investigation?
does that mean?
That's right. The investigation team is back in action.
Oh, now you're talking.
Wait a moment. I thought we were going to leave this to the Kirijo group.
Did I say we wouldn't get involved?
Oh, you're right.
Actually, my partner here brought it up first, though I'm with him 100%.
Now that's our sensei.
And so this is why they're investigating Ultimax.
Mm-hmm.
You're splitting hairs rather finely there.
So you're not on board?
Of course I am.
Thought so. All right then. Let's find the real culprit.
Yeah!
Well, I gotta get back to work. Come on, Teddy, let's go.
Who's this Teddy you speak of? I don't know anyone with such a pretty name.
You've got some nerve trying that on me. Sounds like someone wants me to make his next shift a living hell.
Ah! No! But I'm still gonna skip work! I wanna have fun with Nana-chan!
Is Nanako here? Did you bring her to this?
We're gonna party till we drop. This time, for sure.
Ah, we got the red on Yosuke. Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, I think we should probably stop there. We can do... So it has to be one of these three, or is Naoto included in that?
No, I don't think Naoto is included. To be safe, pick one of the P3 cast.
We'll do Igus next time as the starting point.
Yeah, I think Igus is the most appropriate for it because, like, they have a personal stake in it. And then we get to find out why Elizabeth's here. Because Elizabeth has no reason to be here.
Oh, what a fucking mystery. I wonder what Elizabeth's doing here.
Well, what do you think? Well, actually, no. Because I actually, like, in the context of what we've seen so far, I don't know if we know why Elizabeth... Alright, so explain why
Elizabeth's looking for the
Elizabeth's
Persona 3 protagonist.
But why are they here?
She's on a journey. She just happened to be here. She stumbled into this.
But no Theodore?
Theodore wasn't exactly canonical at this point. Like, yeah, Persona 3 Portable had come out, but I feel like in the same way that the Persona 3 female protagonist wasn't acknowledged as being real before this, Theodore wasn't either. Does that make sense?
Yeah, fair enough.
I think it was Q, and I think Q came after this, where he was actually first used in a more canonical setting. Anyways, we're 73% of the way done, apparently. What stream is this? 7? So, what do we have, like, I guess 3 streams
No,
left
wait,
of
hold
this?
on. Jump over to episode P4.
Yeah? This is 0.
Yeah.
Isn't this Ultimax?
That is. Well, oh, are we not also doing Ultimax?
We are, but that would be like a separate set of streams.
Oh yeah, then we're close to the end of Persona 4 Arena. I literally thought we were doing one after the other. Okay.
No, we're
Arena,
alternating between this and Ace Attorney / there was another game that you wanted to play.
Not me personally. As I said, Chrono Trigger might be May or June.
I mean, you're almost definitely gonna be done on an Ace Attorney game by that point.
Yeah. If I don't play Chrono Trigger, Truth is going to kill me.
What's this middle one?
Gang. The middle one, episode P3.
Oh, okay. What?
Because it's the Ultimax is divided up between the Investigations gang and C's.
Okay, so we have to unlock that, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get to that next time. Tomorrow should be, I think, Persona 3 Reload episode, I guess. We'll do some more of that.
Who's excited for Persona 4 Rewind DLC episode Marie?
That's an interesting conversation. I don't know if they can put that in DLC because it is inserted in the middle of the story. I don't think they can actually do that.
That would be very interesting for my statement of, yeah, it could just be DLC when they take something that could be stuck right in the middle and make it DLC. Yeah, very interesting.
How are they going to implement that? They can't. They can't really. I don't think they can do episode Marie. I don't think it would work.
Well, if they do it as DLC, it'll really add to Persona 4 Golden.
No, you're right.
Golden.
I don't disagree with you. I'm just like contemplating. It's like I don't think there's a way they can physically do that in a way that makes sense. And if they do somehow try to make it DLC, it's probably not going to be done very well and make people upset.
Yeah.
They might maybe make a DLC story that's like completely new. That would be interesting, and it would probably just also suck and not be as good. Anyways, until next time, this has been Fudnia Gaming. Bye.